I'm going to explain to you why the Miffy chair is stronger, more durable, and more comfortable for children than the normal chair that you can get at any store, such as this Batman chair, and we will later do a demonstration. However, the first thing we want to talk about is the cup holders. On the Batman chair, you saw there was one cup holder and it was very small, whereas the Miffy has two cup holders. They're much deeper, meaning that there's much less likelihood of there being a spill. Now, a major issue that most chairs have is that their armrest is not adjustable. So you can put the armrest all the way down to where the child sits by putting any pressure at all, meaning that a child, in order to put their arm there, has to be in a slouching position. Now the Miffy chair has an adjustable armrest, meaning that whatever you adjust it to, that is the lowest you will go. As you see, I am putting pressure and the armrest is not moving down. This supplies much comfort and more safety if there are drinks in the armrest. Now, another major difference is the material that the chairs are made out of. As you can see, this is single ply and very rough. The Miffy chairs, however, are triple ply. They are much more stronger and they are much more comfortable. You can hear the difference when I scratch it. Another major difference is that Miffy uses 6 stitches per inch, which is much stronger and will last much longer than most other chairs, which only have 4 stitches per inch. We will now look at the bottom of the chairs to see what differences are there as well. Now if we look at the bottom of the chair, you can already see some big differences with the footings. On this chair, it's much thicker, it's more dense, it's going to hold up more, it's not going to chip, whereas the Batman chair is going to chip, it's going to break. And once that happens, it's not a useful chair at all because you won't be able to stand it up. Another thing is to look at this thick metal gauge that is on the Miffy chair. It's very thick, very strong, has a spacer, so it is more durable. And if we look at the other chair, it's a very thin gauge, very basic. It's not going to hold up well and it can break very easily. Now the most important feature on this chair is right here. This is the collapsible feature. If we look at this Batman chair, like many other children's chairs, there is nothing that's really holding it together. You can pinch your hands just like I did right there and it won't hold up at all. Now if we go over to this chair, it has a lock-in mechanism, meaning that your children, in order to open or close the chair, have to push down on that button, which has a lot of resistance. And that makes it a lot safer because most children will not figure out how to do that. And so once you do put the chair up and down, all you have to do is lock it in to the lock-in mechanism. And you will see that I will apply more pressure than the Batman chair, and you will see that it will not move at all. It will not fold, and so as you can tell, it is a much safer chair for children. I will now compare the Miffy chair to a normal chair that you can buy at the store for about the same cost. As you can see, with just a little bit of force, I am able to destroy this chair, take off the legs, and it falls apart, making it completely unfunctional. I will now use our top-selling Miffy chair, the blue one, and as you can see, I am putting a lot of pressure, in fact even more pressure than I did on the other chair, and I am unsuccessful to do hardly any damage to it at all. And so this shows that this chair is very strong. It can hold a lot of pressure and weight, and it is very safe for your children to use.